Ready. Edit CPU. Edit CPU. Edit entering. Uniform name option is set. Uniform name option is set to current away. Edit team setting. Entering team setting. 4 2 5. Edit ready.
Big time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen.
And the Bears will kick it away to start. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Notre Dame's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it.
Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Suggestions.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell, they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down.
Short cross.
To throw, it's Carr. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
6 categories.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Might as well give it to him again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
There are 6 categories.
The Bears want to crank the tempo.
Cover 3 matches selected.
To the air, it's Robertson. Got it set up on the outside. Still running at the 40. Running through contact. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31. And a big pickup on that one. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Bears will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Here comes the Irish back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step, and if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Fires to the big fella. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they are going to be gassed.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Entering play call.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cameron. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Edge 0 is selected.
Wants to fire on second down. The sure hands, it's Prentice. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
There are 6 categories.
The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
A little screen to the running back. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Fires it down the seam. And he makes the grab at the 20. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Drive by corner.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Entering play call from option is empty, drive Y corner.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. To the air, it's Carr. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
You have 15
and wait
options.
just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Play call,
so the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They moved it right to the precipice of a score. Touchdown, Iron! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of...
He tries to take the top off. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And the Bears will punt it away on fourth down.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Back to pass, it's Carr. Makes the grab. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pauly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up.
Switch battery selected.
From the gun, running back on the move. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
He's down at the one, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Coach suggestions.
The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Bears are in the hurry-up.
Options, cover 3 matches selected.
Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short game. Offense a little back up here. Boy, would it help to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Washington. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here come the Irish back on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? From the 22 on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the quick pass. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the...
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points.
There are 8 categories.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment being dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Cover hole 1.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Grab near the marker is Cameron. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Robertson. Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Fields. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
Double slant stick.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Entering play call, empty
well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up, try to confuse the QB. It's not working. That last completion, he's now got over.
Touchdown, Iron!
Entering
and add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Categories. You have 15
If he
options.
can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewitt. Nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks that have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Gets it out quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grab near the sticks. It's Prentice. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. To the air on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry up. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. That last incompletion brings up a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bears will send out the punt unit.
Number 94 in punt formation to kick it away.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Makes the grab. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets into him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
There are 21 categories.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Carr. He rifles one deep to the left. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball about the 25-yard line.
Suggestions.
Made Miller has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do them.
Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Bears decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Steal the punt and bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Here come the Irish back on offense. Takes a handoff. It's Love. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Hand off from the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Carr. Got a man. It's Fields. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And that
touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fitted in the window for the score.
Entering play call.
This guy is officially a problem. Second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Entering play call, double nut.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, another big incompletion on 3rd down now. And if you're the head coach, I wonder if you start thinking about making a change at quarterback because you don't have any points. You haven't been able to find any rhythm in the passing game. You're in the second half now, and you've got to be able to find a spark. And just wonder if maybe the backup can give that to your offense.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Right on the money. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options.
They'll run this play from the pistol.
Selected.
They're going to run it. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. He's got his man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Now
the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Using the quick game. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Categories. You have 15
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. You're down close to the end zone. Ball's going to come out quickly. Receivers got to win quickly, and they were on the same page on that TD.
That makes the score Notre Dame 52, Baylor 0.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time, throwing the incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Quarterback making adjustments. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Empty bunch wide.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Irish! And they
take it in for 6 more points.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories.
It's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Notre Dame 59, Baylor 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Finds his tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. White going to attack through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running to the left. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
Entering play call, double mud.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and
entering
it pays off the sack at the 20.
There are 6
and the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good game before the stop is made. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Entering play call.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback.
Option, double slant stick.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. A strike downfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1 rule is selected. Spread.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Got his man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game when you're down, they've got to find a way to make something good happen on that side of the football.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. It's complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great catch and run for 6. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Robertson. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Give cushion.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Bears will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And the return man is stopped.
Entering play call. Coaching. Pause. You have 6 options. Depth chart is selected. Entering AHG. Slot 2. Slot 1. FG. Slot 3. AHG. Slot 2. Slot 3. 3 DRG. Slot 2. Slot. Slot 2. Slot. Entering. Warning pop up. Slot 3. Slot 1. SLWR. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 2. Will. WR. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 4. Slot 5. Slot 6. Slot. Slot 6. Slot 5. Entering
the offense on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Got his man downfield. Turning it on. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock.
Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Entering play call.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You have 15
They're now in
options.
really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Entering play
and
call.
for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. USF looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Bulls. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive, to say the least.
There are 6
A top
categories.
25 class and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Pocket breaking down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Bears will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
Just keep slinging it. Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Hold on.
Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Got his man quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be...
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
There are 6 categories.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Spread.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Robertson. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Pulls it in. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw check downs, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
21 categories. You have 9 options. Drag curl is selected.
Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Entering play call, empty base
Timeout on the field and 4
short
kicks
cross.
left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Oh, they're after him. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Return to hub.